What's up, Wasabi, Walnut? What's hurting my tummy? Wednesday, warriors. How are you doing? It's another episode of Lotek Health Talk. Let ourselves translate expert knowledge with Brad Burns. So today we'll be continuing off of anxiety. What's hurting my tummy? Anxiety and the belly hurts and my belly aches. So why? Why do we feel butterflies, that drop in the pit of our stomach? That is our enteric nervous system. 100 million plus nerves firing in communication with our central nervous system. There are actually more nerve cells in our stomach than there are in our spinal cord. Not throughout our whole body, but definitely outnumbering the spinal cord. And they're not even talking all to us. They're speaking to our ding ding ding, our buggies, our little bacteria in our belly. And they're trying to tell it what to think. Is this a danger? Is this food good? Do we need to throw this up? This is disgusting and pretty sure it's poison. So belly hurt, belly feel pit, it throws up. But a lot of times in this day and age, this modernized internet world, we don't really have that much of a reason to be afraid. So we make up ideas. We have these imaginary scenarios in our heads that turn out to be not as bad as we've made them out to be. But this is our anxiety preparation that gets us in this state of fight or flight. I've suffered from it. I had a problem lying, honestly. This was about 10 months of straight garbage lies I was telling to my family, my friends. I wasn't really even saying the words out loud about what was going on with me, about a terrible mistake I made, and it cost me a relationship. It cost me quite a bit of turmoil, and it gave me diarrhea. Like 10 months of diarrhea. I thought I had IBS. I thought I was lactose intolerant. I was just lying. And why is that? But our nerves, our nervous system saying something's wrong. You made your buggies unhappy and you need to fix it. You need to do something. And we can do this thing called belly breathing, or diaphragmatic breathing, where you press your belly out real far. It's what we learn to do as actors. You do it on the floor at first and press your belly into your hands, and then gradually move up to books and different materials to give you some focused intention on pressing your belly forward, and it presses the diaphragm down and pushes all your stomach contents, your belly, the colon, all out of the way. Your spleen, your stomach, there's so much down here that needs to be pushed out of the way of our bags of air, because our bags of air are forever at war with our bags of fluid. And we can use gravity as our friend. When we breathe, we're using negative pressure. We're opening up the bellows and sucking air in through that negative pressure vacuum, which is the opposite of how ventilation works. That's why being ventilated is a terrible life support, longevity system. It doesn't work because our lungs become non-compliant. They resist it. The alveoli becomes hardened and not as pliable, and you don't exchange oxygen, carbon dioxide as well, and it doesn't make enough sense to the body, so you reject it. ECMO is fantastic. Extracorporeal membrane oxygenation, where you bypass the lungs, minimally ventilate them to keep them slightly compliant, but you don't rely on them to oxygenate the body. They put two giant garden hoses in your groin generally and feed oxygenated blood through this wizardry machine, this wizard-like machine that has a diamond of oxygenating your blood with just it's magic. But anyways, going into the weeds, you can press your diaphragm out and belly breathe as much as you want, but when you're going through what I was doing to myself and my body, lying, keeping an untruth present, stifling something that my conscience didn't like it, so it gave me diarrhea. I could be as okay up here in my brain as I wanted to be, as I thought I could be, but that single-mindedness only goes so far, because your gut doesn't like pain, it doesn't like suffering, it doesn't like that you're being mean to yourself. These buggies, they want to be happy. They're very selfish, and they'll try to get you to do the right thing. There were many, many times where I had different synchronistic moments, opportunities to tell the truth, and I ignored them. So as far as what's hurting your tummy, you got to know deep rest, meditation, yoga requires a direction. It requires a message, and life is about balance. Getting our house in order is psychological and physiological. It's a bi-directional transmission in which you're communicating both ways with your gut and with... Oh, we froze in the picture. I hate when this happens. It's too bad. We are a gooey teeter-totter. So, to wrap this up, what's hurting your tummy? You tell me. Are you ignoring a problem in need of resolution? Is there a motivation in your psyche not getting enough attention? Are you hurting the ones you love? Would you know it if you were? Thank you for listening to Wasabi Walnut, What's Hurting My Tummy Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful 2 days. I'll see you on Friday. Thank you again for listening. This is Brad Burns signing off. Lotek Health. Let ourselves translate expert.